Hello and welcome back to Kerbal's space program. Today we're hoping to get into orbit, and I've also fixed the audio now. I think at least it was in the test recording I did, so that's good. Let's get into our weekly vehicle assembly building and let's start designing our rocket then. We got some new parts from last time, I think. Yeah, we did. We got the winglets, which is a pretty good thing because now we can finally control this spacecraft properly. Let's start by making the last stage again with the I could make a sub-assembly of this, of course, but too lazy currently, so we'll just recreate it quickly like this and plunk a let's actually plunk a communitron on top of here. Is that in the middle? No. If I can't put it in the middle, then it's no deal. But what we can do is we can probably stick in some landing struts first of all. That, and also actually let's first make sure that we have the coupler in there, and then we can start looking at the landing struts. I think that's fine, should be at least, and then we'll plunk down. Has to be symmetric, otherwise I'll freak out, so we'll just not entirely sure what we'll do with this. We'll put them up there like that, and nah, actually some indecision going on, but we'll plug this puppy here. Then we'll plunk down the communitrons, and we'll just put two in on either side, like that. So that's the first stage done. Then we'll need some. What should we take for our engines? I guess we'll just take these. Too bad we don't have the whatchamacallit, fuel pipes yet. So we'll just have to make do with these. We'll use this one for the second last stage for some orbital maneuvers. We'll plunk down our winglets there, like that. Should give us some control now. And then we'll just put in another decoupler and start building the main rocket, which will be I think 3 tanks and this engine, and then we'll mount some put some additional ones. Could do with plugging down there as well for some added stability. Sorry, hit my mic with something. Hopefully it didn't break, since it's pretty flimsy. Plug that down, and no, we can't use these ones here. I don't think we have strut connectors either, so that's a small problem. Like that, and give them these engines. And then we could probably use these aerodynamic nose cones, and probably move these fins a bit. It looks cooler. I think that's fine for now. And what else? We could do with some boosters, I guess. Or actually, let's try and make do with these. Add in some new fins down there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now we'll just sequence it and put that down there, and yep, everything seems to be in order. And yeah, now we just got to name it. Although first we could try and fit in one of these. Nope, doesn't want me to, so we won't. Wobbly orbiter Mark 1. Let's yep, Mark 1. Save that and let's launch. Jebediah will be piloting this flight as usual, and today, of course, as I already said, our goal is to get into orbit. All systems functional, good. Let's quick save and let's get the readings that we missed last time. The GUI doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Good. Let's keep that data. And yeah, we'll launch now. Throttle up, T on, and ignition. It's really too bad that we can't use fuel lines for this flight. At least it will be quite stable. No, I don't think that's the correct word. Stable. Thanks to these fins we have. And we're starting to, oh fuck's sake. Reverting to flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. Something's causing some trouble. Could possibly be these ones. Guess we'll bolt in for them. These lower hull. not. And let's add some boosters, since that was kind of slow, the climb there, and we don't have the benefit of sequencing on our side. What do you call it? Anyway, you connect the central rocket into the other ones with fuel lines, so that once the outer engines run out of juice, you'll still have a full tank for the last engine. That, and then we'll actually plunk down another for some of these, since we really need to pick up the speed on our climb. And then we'll plunk down our aerodynamic chisel down there as well, although it probably doesn't matter even. Sequencing is all wrong. These three and this one, and how do we want to fire this? So yeah, the slower ones we want to put here, along with the these liquid fuel engines, like that, so they'll fire simultaneously. Then we'll want to detach these, which will be done with these. Yep, should be fine. And then we'll detach these. Then we'll detach these. And yeah, that should be fine. We have to name it Mark 2, of course, now. We made some major improvements, at least hopefully. Yeah, getting pretty angry with this design. Hopefully this one works. Fucking cut out the whole fins and stuff, which mysteriously somehow made so that the rocket won't fly straight. Of course, now we can control it because we have shit all to do so, but well, we're still being fucked. Oh yeah, we're at super vehicle assembly. Delete this piece of shit. Delete. Yeah, delete. 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 Alright, so I will just have to load this little baby, which somehow is superior in every way. No, actually, it's this one. Wasn't little baby. So yeah, what did we do different? I don't really see anything. But yeah, we apparently did something different, so make it Mark 3 then. Comment section below if you know what the hell was wrong with that rocket, because I don't really get what the fuck was the problem there. I don't really get it. Mark 3. Do of course need the actual stage to get us back from there. So we'll plunk down this one for that purpose. Maybe it's that then. Makes it. The sequencing is completely wrong. Yeah, we do want to fire these. For fuck's sake. So. Sequencing is completely wrong. This one, yes. Then we'll want to decouple none of these. These. And of course this one as well. And we want to fire these. Dudes. And decouple these. And what's the rest of these? Put that up there, and this one is well. That one we definitely don't want up there. Again, what the fuck? Yeah. Should do it now. Actually, to put this up here, since we probably won't run out of the liquid fuel very quickly, at least. And we'll try and put the fins down. But we won't put those nose cones since they didn't seem to do anything. Maybe they were the ones that screwed that design. Who knows? Yep, quick save, and this will hopefully be a successful mission. Alright, all systems should be fine, so yeah. Ignition. Godspeed, Jeb. Definitely better than the last one. Don't know why. Throw it down a bit. Doesn't spin either. We have these fins. Second solid fuel boosters. Approaching 10,000. SAS isn't doing its job, at least correctly. Of course, we again forgot to take the surface stuff. That should be high enough for our purposes. So turn off SAS. Yeah, we forgot to take the ground readings, but oh, that's fine. We'll take them some other time. Could probably take some readings now. Yep. Keep that data. Fast forward until we're closer to this, and then we'll speed up. Can't remember what the term was. Great something. Something great. In fact. So we'll get a nice orbit, hopefully, because we're up here now. SAS on. Speeding up. Hopefully we'll be able to reach orbit velocity. We should be able to, since we have the little engine as well. Which doesn't eat up too much fuel either. So we should get into orbit, theoretically. Right, we're back. Some music in the background. So don't worry about that. It's not mine. It shouldn't actually even come through the mic, but you never know. And we've made it into orbit, I think. Yes, we have. And we still have about half our tank, which is really good. So yeah, this was a pretty much a success, I'd say. Let's try this, Mr. Goo. The goo seems to have clumped to the sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. Right, so there's nothing really special there. Hopefully once we land we can take some readings there. Yeah, let's actually fast forward a bit. We should be on a stable orbit. We'll quick save first until we're on the light side. Let my other view meanwhile. Pretty nice. And we'll take a small spacewalk again with Jeb. And then we'll start landing. Time to go EVA. You bastard. The lamp on. Let's check out our ship. So yeah, I'd say the nose cones were what was causing our troubles. You probably should have only one or something. Not sure. Just previously I had nose cones pretty much everywhere where I wanted to cover some ugliness. And sometimes just for fun as well. Yeah. We are on orbit, ladies and gentlemen. I guess the next step would be to deploy a satellite there. once we get the AI car. The unmanned Sputnik, I think was the name, after the famous Soviet thingy, Sputnik satellite. Alright. So yeah, let's begin our descent then. We've had enough of this orbit. We'll fast forward to the apoapsis, and we'll then burn retrograde, so that this periapsis, which is our basically so-called lowest point in the flight, will go down, and eventually it's gonna meet up with the land here. Hopefully not the sea, so we can finally get those land readings from the goo. We'll fast forward just a little bit, and now let's start burning. Burning retrograde, so that we'll slow down, and coincidentally we'll start landing. From sort of friction with the air. Could probably deploy the parachute now, so I have no idea what's down there. Let's take a reading now. Yep. Let's keep that. Already knew that though, but that's fine. I think we're definitely landing on land. Yep. So we can get the ground ratings finally for the goo, which does basically nothing, but that's fine. Successful mission. Finally, after the failures with the other design, numerous failures. Alright, so 5 experiments recovered. Mr. Goo observation from Kerbin's highlands, +3. Mr. Goo observation while in space near Kerbin, +4.4. Mr. Goo observation while in space near Kerbin, 2.0. Mr. Goo observation while flying at Kerbin, 2.6. Recovery of a vessel that returned from Kerbin in orbit. That's good. Right, so we got 22 science, which is really good. So yeah, let's get to researching then, and then we'll call it there. Instead we're gonna go for general rocketry, but let's just look at our options. Yeah, we're going for general rocketry. We'll get the LV-T45, the Sepratron, and the Rockomas Buck solid booster, which is good. Good. And what's this here? Advanced rocketry, new step ahead in rocket technology. A radial mount liquid engine and a FLT fuel tank. FLT 800 fuel tank. Won't need that immediately, at least. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a favorite, maybe and subscribe, and do check out my other videos. I have Dwarf Fortress, Cortex Command, KSB, and Project Zomboid as series, and then there's some one-offs as well, which are generally have some problems in them. And so yeah, I hope to see you next time.